Hi guys. Just a little update with what's going on. I haven't been posting much. I just get to the point here. October 7th, my father passed away. So there's been other stuff to take care of, and haven't had time. And just honestly haven't felt like it. Didn't know whether I was even gonna do this video and talk about it, but I don't know. Maybe it'll make me feel better. So it was kind of sudden that he passed away. He was on a kidney transplant list, and he was doing all the testing for that. And when they were doing all that testing, they saw a mass on one of his kidneys, so he would have to get one removed. So they were looking at the kidneys, they could see it. They weren't quite sure exactly what it was. Anyway, fast forward a few more months, and he went in and got he had some bleeding ulcers, and he got those fixed. He had 3, I believe. So he got those fixed, and they sent them out for a biopsy. And when they got the biopsy back, it came back with cancer. So that goes with what that tumor was, or what that mass was, which was cancer. Yeah, they talked about it. They did some more tests to get the exact cancer. It was diffused B-cell melanoma. I believe I said that correctly. They started him on his treatments. They got him rushed the treatments and started it right away, and that started he was going to do 1 week on of full chemo treatments, and then 2 weeks off to recover, and then another week on. He had 18 weeks of that, and he started his first week, and he was on. So he did his first week of chemo, had the pump hooked up, came home, and every day he went back. They gave him new their little cocktail that they're running. I called it Kool-Aid because that's kind of what it looked like. So he went back the second week. He had that week done, and he got through that, and he was good. Did his first week off, and he wasn't bad, and he was back and forth on testing. Going into that second week, he just got weaker and weaker, and went downhill real fast. He was in lots of pain. He was in a lot of pain. He was suffering. We rushed him to the hospital, where he died in the morning. He's not in pain anymore. So, yeah, I miss him. My boys. They miss him. I wish he was still here, but I'm glad he's not in pain. It's a tough process. He retired early, and he enjoyed his retirement. He did everything, flying fishing trips, going out west for the harvest. He was happy going to the cottage, spending time with the grandkids. But I think he knew he got everything in order for Mom. For us. So when it came to it, there was, everything's an easy transition. With what's going on, for how easy it can be, or make it how easy it be, it's a really tough time. I think that's the main thing for everyone. You're married and you got kids, whatever your age, get your wills done. Because if something happens, and that can happen in an instant, that it's set up for your wife or your husband or your children, that it's set up. Get it done. Spend the time and get it done. Because if it's not, it's just a mess. Everything is a mess. And at that point, it's just please get everything in order. My wife and I, we have done it. Got everything in order. Did our will. Everything's, whether it's going to our kids or whoever it's going to, that we got. We don't need to get into that, but it's all organized. Just get organized. Have everything. Let your significant other know where all your stuff is. If it's in the safe or it's in a safety deposit box at the bank, let them know. Let them know where that key is or whatever, so they can get into it and they can get that stuff if something happened. Bank accounts that you have, just have all that stuff organized. I've seen stuff just be, heard horror stories from people. They have all these different bank accounts with different banks, and it's just impossible trying to find this money. Not that it's all about money. I'm not making this about money, don't get me wrong, but when you got to get stuff organized and finances, everything, and there's a few things that are certain, is death and taxes, and when you die, you still got to pay taxes, and that goes through. That you want to get all that organized and try to get it, make this process as easy as it can be. With this going on, I don't, even planning our funerals for how, have it done what we want, whether it's cremated or buried or whatever. It's even having that organized. Make a list. Tell people what you want. I want to be in a blue urn if you want to be cremated. Something so simple like that you can just have set aside with your will. And it makes life so much easier for people. For your family members going through and they want to do everything and it's a real tough time. Trust me, we just did it. So you have all that stuff organized. And I know I'm getting off topic here, and I'm just, And I know it was the week after Dad passed. Mike McCoy passed. Cancer took him. I was lucky. I made a phone call and talked to him before he did, and I'm glad I did. You know, gonna miss him too. You know, cancer, it's not forgiving. Not forgiving. Multiple friends, young, died of cancer, leaving children. That's just... Yep. And when I'm talking about cancer, go and check out, and I know it just sounds like a plug, but these guys do good things. Eastern Loggers Facebook group. Go and check them out if you're not. They do this awesome calendar, and I'll show you. I'll put a picture in of these calendars, or I'll add on to it, but they do these awesome calendars, and all this money, 100% of the profits go to helping injured loggers and people going to get cancer treatments, whether it's gas. A lot is just gas cards, so they can afford getting there. This is mostly in the United States, because, you know, Canada with the healthcare, but that's who they're helping. I get it. I'm gonna give a donation. There's a little bit extra charge for the shipping, so I'm gonna pay that as well. I don't want to come in out of the fund. I'm gonna give a donation on the behalf of me and my family. And I'll be donating here to a cancer research. You know, it's something so simple. Go and check them out. They make these awesome calendars. When you go on, it's everybody who follows, pictures that are on there. They have every year they have a contest for people getting on with these calendars. And you know, the winners, they pick 12 or 13, because I guess they'd have a cover as well. Winners, and you go on there and a bit about your company and yourself and being in the logging industry. It's really cool. The calendars are high quality, and you know, they're decent size too, so you can write on them, and there's lots of room to write in the squares. My wife likes writing all our stuff that goes on, so it's perfect. But anyway, guys, go and check them out. That's Eastern Loggers on Facebook. Vernon Miller is the guy who runs it, so he is a great guy, a survivor himself. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. Done enough blabbering. Maybe this is what I needed, a little talk to get back in it. I just not feeling it for the videos, so that's other stuff on my mind. But we'll get back at it and get back to the regular thing. I need to, not a bit of a distraction, so I guess, I don't know, I'm just really blabbering right now. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you all, and you know, the people, a lot of good people there that, you know, I can call and talk to, and Nutsy, Stevie, David Haley, you know, Mike McCoy, another one, Stump Jumper. You know, lots of great guys out there. Anyway,